sunrise and we're heading to the ferry and excited about our Panama Workaway in the Pearl Islands. We had high hopes for helping in what was advertised as a luxury hotel and enjoying the island where 3 seasons of Survivor were filmed. Here's all the little yachts of the rich people at the marina.
For this Workaway, we're going remote, and we mean remote. 50 kilometers off the coast of Panama to the Pearl Islands.
But we had no idea what was in store for us. One of our favorite Survivor characters was here, Rupert, as well as Survivor All-Stars Boston Rob and Sandra. We sailed off into the sunrise until there was nothing but sea. About an hour and a half later, land ho! After one stop at a different island in the archipelago, we arrived. Contadora Island, here we come.
We have baby deer in our backyard.
We actually heard that one of the residents has a deer for a pet that comes into his house every night and sleeps in his bed with him.
So this Workaway, we're staying at these villas here, which looks like they used to hold guests. They're pretty run down and like not kept up with. Here's the pool. We're not going in that. Here's our home sweet home for 2.5 weeks.
We thought we had hit the jackpot when our host just quickly dumped us off here
Have air conditioning.
and left us for hours because he was so busy.
We got a little veranda here. Rooftop.
We had no food and quickly discovered that the villa was lacking in several key things.
Overlooks the pool. And the beach is right over there.
Seems to have 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and we're on the top floor. I don't know if we're sharing with anyone else. We haven't seen anyone else yet, so.
Sometimes Workaways aren't exactly what they're cracked up to be, and you think you're getting something great, and you're really not. So that beautiful house we just showed you that we were in has no running water and no Wi-Fi at all, so we can't teach our classes there. So they were like, oh, no problem, no problem. We have this other room. We'll just move you to this other room. So now we have this room, teeny, teeny, tiny, and this bathroom, which is teeny tiny. And the shower curtain doesn't reach the floor, so it gets water all over the floor. So Terry is finagling a way to fix that. He just fixed the bed, which had 3 screws sticking out of it, and we both cut our legs on it. So he just did something with that to get the screws out of the way. He's giving us 3 meals a day. We got here at 9:30 this morning, and at 3 o'clock they still hadn't fed us anything. So we talked to the owner, who's not even on the island, and she talked to the guy who's supposed to be taking care of us, and he finally brought us some food. So we had some beans and pork fat and rice. So at least we're full, but we're trying to make it work. We're kind of behind the hotel now in the junk area, and this is now, I guess, where we're supposed to cook 3 meals a day. They were supposed to give us 2 meals prepared, but now they're saying, no, we have to cook all 3. We have this outdoor kitchen, but at least we have running water to wash the dishes. And this is like just kind of storage junk area. Get him to give us another pillow and towel so we don't have to share a pillow and a towel for 2.5 weeks.
Well, it is a nice sandy beach with some nice yellow sand, not too dirty. We also soon found out they pay a guy to clean the beach every morning, and he shows up as long as he doesn't get wasted the night before. He got wasted a lot of the nights we were there because by the next morning the beach was full of plastic and trash and stayed that way for much of the time that we were there. So sad. All this trash. We're 15 kilometers from Panama City. This stuff is washing up, or it's just left on this beach. This is one of 11 white sand beaches on this tiny little 2-kilometer square island, and the white sand is where the archipelago got its name of the Pearl Islands. Unfortunately, it didn't take us long to find the trash as we explored the beach in front of our hotel.
Survivor Islands! We're here!
We walked until we couldn't walk anymore. There's a ridiculous amount of trash on all the beaches at different times depending on the tides.
It kind of feels like you're on Survivor, actually, doesn't it?
Maybe this one.
It's a little bit like being on Survivor.
The only thing we haven't had to do is go cut our own palm fronds.
Some kind of little road
over there. It's called a nyeke, and there are tons of them on the island. First day on the job. What are you doing?
Cleaning an outdoor kitchen.
All right.
And I just cleaned this kitchen. Well, kind of. It's more like moving dirt around, but it's as clean as it can be for now.
Wash the breakfast dishes from the guests.
And now I'm gonna be changing beds and cleaning the bathrooms with the one lady here who does it.
Terry's being the pool boy. We didn't mind the work, but the lack of communication and disorganization from our hosts was unbelievable. Good job. All these sheets and towels, and I learned how to do these fancy little towel rolls. One of the projects was to help remodel this villa, which is built into the side of the cliff and overlooks the beach.
Moved us into one of the hotel rooms for last night, which was awesome, but the whole place is rented tonight, so we are back in this tiny little room and they're trying to fix the water at the other place, so we'll see what happens.
Sad, all that trash floating in the ocean. Gross. Watch part 2 coming soon of when a workaway goes wrong to see how this workaway ended.